Hello, everybody, and then how you doing? Welcome to this week's episode of the Friday Night Frenzy, where Wonder Bat is canon and everything is just a set of guidelines. So let's bring our hosts in. We're going brandless here. So first off, we have the Super Wonder Enjoyer himself. Jared from Comics League. How you doing, buddy?
Batman doesn't do ships.
But here's the thing. You're in my dimension now. In this dimension, Batman does do ships.
What you don't know is that I run the Comics League multiverse, so technically.
I reject your multiverse and substitute with my own. I guess you could say I'm the anti-monitor to your monitor.
Yeah, but the anti-monitor lost.
By the way, did I mention this is Bizarro multiverse where the anti-monitor wins?
But if it's the Bizarro multiverse and anti-monitor wins, that really means he loses because remember in the Bizarro world, it's the opposite of whatever you say.
Curse your logic.
I got ya. Here you go. What's up, Nick?
All right. Anyway, let's bring in the now. If we're talking ships, we gotta consult the woman who knows everything about ships. Nix.
Howdy.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
So today we are subjecting ourselves to a movie that does not exist. Just like the war, there is no movie in Ba Sing Se. So that's right. We are watching the horrendous Avatar: The Last Airbender movie
With
So with oh dear God. Why did you say that name?
Why don't you have that clip?
I don't know. Yeah, when my StreamYard's still a little bit screwy, which is why I'm not like playing the brands or whatnot. So, so yes, so we're watching this wretched movie. So what's gonna work is we have this set up as a separate stream, and basically we're gonna watch it and we're gonna give our extremely colorful commentary to it, and you can enjoy us with this cringe. And it's like, oh, this is gonna be yeah.
All right. If you're ready to start it, I'll press play.
And then just let everyone know, due to some technical difficulties, Nix is unable to watch the film herself, but she has been so gracious to volunteer to criticize us on our critique. So this will be fun.
I'm the lucky one.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
So far, because of YouTube, I've had to watch Justice League and now this.
We love you.
I'm batting 0 for 2 right now.
Oh, we got our first guest. Hey, Phil,
Okay.
How you doing? We're about to start the rewatch here.
All right, so if you're all set, Nick, I'll press play.
Yes, press. Yes, do it. Do it.
It's playing. And let me know if you can hear it as soon as the sound starts coming through. Can you hear it?
Yeah. No, I can't hear anything.
Oh, God. Okay, so let me redo this. Just give me 1 second, and then we can do this. Right,
Remember, share with sound.
No, I do have that checked. It's just it was working earlier, so I don't know what's going on here.
All right, so we have some technical difficulties.
Chrome
So
tab,
Nix,
that's why.
Nix, what's your history with Avatar: The Last Airbender?
So, I didn't actually get that big into Avatar back when it was first airing, but because I had an older brother and a younger brother, and they kind of enjoyed the show, we were all like, oh yeah, this is going to be cool, it's live action. This was back when we were still young and innocent, and we didn't know the horrors of the live action remake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and yes, Phil. Rest in peace, our brain cells. We are doing this for you guys. So.
All right, hang on. I think I figured out how to do this. So just give me like 1 minute, real quick.
Oh, did someone say like Super Sons? Because Wild Tevya just
What's up,
appeared.
Tevya?
Yep, we're watching Avatar: The Last Shipbender. Like, actually, that's a good way of saying it. So I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah.
Yep, Jared's just kind of working out some of the final kinks, and yes, Tevya, this is good. This is gonna be fun. This will be fun, and I'm glad you're here to join us with it. That was a tongue twister.
Certainly something.
Yeah.
I mean, I can applaud M. Night Shyamalan's attempts at recreating the cartoon, but like for a live action. But I feel like there was a lot of stuff against him.
Yeah, I want to say that as well. But he made a lot of very deliberate, creative decisions that I just simply don't agree with.
That too, yeah.
This turned me off M. Night Shyamalan movies for years.
Same, honestly.
Yeah, like honestly, it wasn't until Split that I started to like take him seriously again.
Okay, so it brings me to the app. That's what's going on here.
I thought Stacey's mom was what was going on.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try this one more time. All right.
Okay.
Because okay, here we go. Wait, is this? Nope. Okay. So it's doing only the window, and for some reason won't share the audio from that tab. Let me actually check real quick. I just want to see if I can find it in my permissions. But anyway, yeah, this movie. All right, so I didn't really like have that much of a negative opinion of this movie until I watched the show with Nick, and then I'm like, yeah, this is horrible.
Yeah, so the parts of the reason why we're doing this is we're returning to Avatar Rewatch Book 2 on Monday. And I just kind of wanted to do this as kind of like a way to get people kind of back in the like Avatar mood and just kind of like, you know, a little promo, so to speak. So like we're not turning Friday Night Frenzy into a movie rewatch, but I just thought this would kind of be a nice little kind of thing to do, a little different.
Something special.
I believe in you, Jared. I believe in your technical wizardry.
Thank you. All right, so I think I know what the issue is that it only share the sound if it's a Google tab. So what that means is, okay.
Make it a Google tab?
No, but just give me 1 second, Nick.
Take as much time as you need, brother. I believe in you.
iTunes. Okay, so let me try this.
Like I said, movie's cursed.
Yeah, it is the curse.
Yes, this is the curse of Avatar. Have you thought about like just sharing the entire screen and doing it that way?
It won't let me do that.
Oh wow!
But it only shares the. Hang on, wait. What's the video file? Because it only lets me share the audio if it's a Google tab. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get it in a Google tab.
So, which way are you watching this?
I had it on my Apple TV app, and it won't let me watch it on Apple TV Plus on the Google tab.
Well, okay. I was suggesting maybe rent it off of YouTube. That's what I thought you were gonna do.
I was gonna do it with the system, unless you want ads, because in that case, I can just pull it up on AT&T and be done with it.
Let's just do that.
Okay.
Like honestly, you've been like working hard on this enough. I don't want to put you through any more torture. Is kind of like I don't want you to like have to rent it on another service. So there'll be ads on our end, and we'll just kind of pause and do this. I just don't want Jared to like.
And plus, I can warn you when the ads are coming up because it'll say so on the timeline. So.
Yeah, like I don't want to like you've been working hard on getting this fixed, and I appreciate it, but I don't want you to subject yourself to this any longer. You know, I care about you too much.
Thank you. All right, so let me pull that up real quick, and then we can get started. Because now it'll work because it's in an Apple tab. I mean, it's in a Google tab is what I mean.
Well, and I think we kind of learned a lesson. If we're gonna do this again, probably best to rent it on like YouTube or some other like web service.
Mm-hmm.
Lessons for next time is what I'm saying.
All right, start over. Yeah, because the previous times I did it, I had like on sites that would be like a Google tab. All right.
Yeah, it's lessons to
All
be
right.
learned. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, brother.
Yeah. Okay, now the sound should be coming in.
Yes, I hear water.
Okay, good.
All right, we are starting the movie, guys. All right, opening music's kind of good.
Yeah, we're seeing the opening.
It's a little stuttery. Wait for it. All right, it's getting big, better now.
I feel like this is
Leading edge pictures.
Are you sure you want to go through this? You absolutely sure?
Yes.
No, but
Yes.
Nick is making me.
Yes, I have him at gunpoint. I do like how they recreate the opening sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got it. We got a title read.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's a shit movie when you do this.
It's even worse than the Eternals when they don't even have a narration.
Oh dear God. See, this is what screenwriters do when they suck at their job and they don't know how to do proper world building.
Mm-hmm. Because you could show this in like an epic action scene too.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings did exactly this, but they made it work.
So did Zack Snyder's Justice League. Hint, hint.
Literally, they did this in like 30 seconds every episode.
Yeah.
Oh, arrogant little shit, wasn't he? Book one water. That does not look good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks too chromy.
The water textures? Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That looks computer. And the thing is, they didn't even pick actors who look like their characters from the show.
All right. So,
a little.
Fun fact. The only reason Katara is white is because it's the producer's daughter.
Oh, okay.
I heard that, and that's just
fun fact. She is from she will show up eventually in Transformers Transformers Age of Extinction.
She's the producer's daughter in that too?
Yeah, she's Cade's daughter. Stop with the narration. This isn't helping.
Yeah. Well, while she's narrating, I just want to say the North Pole looks a lot whiter this time around.
Yeah. Also, like literally all this in the show, they literally did all this in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's because the show's actually good.
True.
They did all this world building in a 20-minute episode.
Yeah. Also, I feel like these characters have less agency, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Sad part is I know M. Night Shyamalan can make a good movie. I've seen Unbroken.
Oh my God. Like, knowing how this happens in the show, like, they literally took Katara's moment and they're giving it to Sokka.
I know, this is so stupid. I'm even more pissed.
Like, the original moment was so great.
It's even funnier when you consider that Sokka's kind of a sexist douchebag at first in the original, and this is Katara finally having her moment of like shut the hell up from with him.
Yeah, like honestly, that moment with Katara, I feel like it's actually good girl power moment, but you know, like the actual good ones, most of them are cringe.
Yeah, because like it's justified here because she's fed up with her brother because of all the reasons she highlights in her rant to him in this very moment in the show,
Yeah.
at least. Their father's off fighting a war, their mother's dead, and she has to help take care of their entire tribe, doing all of the worst jobs imaginable.
That's Indiana Jones moment right there.
When you've been holding in that fart for 100 years.
Oh look, Nick, it's the obligatory sky laser.
Skybeam, we have Skybeam. Yeah, Tevia, it really is, honestly.
I've
Appa
already
looks
watched it a
so.
few times.
Oh my God, Appa looks so bad.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I forgot how bad he was.
Appa is the worst thing, worst looking thing in this entire movie, and that says a lot.
And the problem is, like, by this time, they could do good CG beasts. You know, what does this come out, like 2009?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I
If
mean,
this
like,
came out a year after Iron Man, you know there's good CGI out there that they could do.
they had good
Oh,
enough CGI to do Gollum, Lord of the Rings.
guys. Here we come.
Penguin sledding? Penguin sledding? Ah!
Appa looks so bad.
That is the most fakest looking sky bison I have ever seen, and I've seen a couple. Oh.
It's like they're not even like you can tell like they can't afford to show his mouth.
And you can tell he just dropped down that the tail didn't even hit him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got his biker tattoos. I saw this movie in theaters too. Fun fact, this is why for so long I refused to watch the show.
You missed out on such a good show, brother.
Mm-hmm. It's because
really
I was
great.
traumatized from this, and I'm like, at first, I cannot watch anything associated with this.
I don't blame you.
Because that's what I do. I use the movies, and then say if I like the
No
movie, I'll do
disrespect
good stuff.
to Aang's actor, but he just cannot act. I'm sorry.
None of them really can. They're all so
That
like
ship.
Yeah.
I will say this: the ship looks decent, and the costumes aren't too bad.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the dude who plays Ong is much too like wooden.
I mean, he looks the part, and like the martial arts, he can do it, but like acting is just no.
For those of you that are wondering why I'm saying Ong, I'm saying that because it pisses off Nick.
I will kill
Got me
you.
a little triggered, honestly. When I first heard it in the movie, I was like, "No, turn this off. I'm gonna kill someone."
Soka.
Remember, Jared, I can.
Here's the.
Oh, I'm sorry. It seems like Jared is having some technical difficulties.
Here's the thing. Soka doesn't even act like his character in the show, too.
No, it's so disappointing.
Not once did I feel like he was the jokey, jovial dude that we see in the show.
To be fair, he didn't really become that person until a little ways into the show.
But he did that. Let me put it this way: this movie is ostensibly season 1, correct?
What?
This movie is ostensibly supposed to be season 1, correct?
Yes.
Basically.
In season 1, even near the end or near the middle, he was a little more jokey and jovial than this guy is.
I will say this about the actor for Zuko. Acting wise, he's actually not bad, but he just does not look the part. I'm sorry.
Wasn't he in Slumdog Millionaire or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has acted before.
He was also in that movie about the Mumbai hotel terrorist attacks.
I like how the guy's just like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. Again, Aang is not even that jokey either, because I wanted him to say, "You want to go penguin sledding with me?"
Okay, here's where we're getting into like the big change that like I really don't like that M. Night Shyamalan did.
Mm-hmm.
See, in the show, I gotta say, this is like your first hint that that Zuko actually was honorable. He actually abided by his agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, like he actually agreed. And he didn't even do this. So in this movie, firebenders need a source of fire in order to bend, which is freaking stupid.
Yeah,
Hold on. Be fair.
I don't remember that happening in the show.
Firebenders don't need a source of fire; they generate it.
Like all the other elements do, basically.
Except for water.
No,
true.
I mean, waterbenders need a source of water. Like Earth is pretty much all like air is all around you. Earth is pretty much almost always around you. But fire is something that like is created. Like I can like it makes sense why it's like generated.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that looks terrible.
Oh dear God, that looks bad.
Look at Appa's face.
Appa was so expressive in the show.
Gosh, that just looks horrible.
That ship looks good. That's pretty much straight out.
Ship looks good.
The piece of wood looks really impressive.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the piece. It's so bad. Yes,
I will say the actor for Iroh, all things considered, is probably the best part of this movie.
Or as they pronounce in this show, Iro.
It's like they were just trying to piss us off.
I know, right? That's another thing. It's like M. Night, you couldn't at least look at the show to tell how you pronounce the frickin' names?
While he's not as jovial as Iroh, he does kind of get like the essence of Iroh with like the caringness of it, you know?
Yeah, but I could take that, but I'm like, at least pronounce the names correctly. There's no excuse for that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find some positives.
It's fun.
Shyamalan tried to say that he was a big fan of the show and that's why he wanted to do the movie, but it's like you can't even get your actors to pronounce the names correctly. I don't really think you're that big of a fan, bud.
Well, it's funny. He said he was such a fan, but his movie shows the complete opposite.
Yeah. Gran is pretty spot on. I'll give that much.
Yeah, she's spot on for a character that doesn't show up that much in season 1.
Funny thing is, Katara and Sokka knew him to be an airbender pretty much right away.
Yeah, I know.
Like she knew about the airbender genocide too.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, at least we can say that this is the only terrible live-action thing to come out of Avatar.
Yet. They are doing
there's still time, Nix. There's still time, Nix.
Yeah,
there is no Netflix series. Shh. Nothing was planned.
Man, these kids have such unexpressive faces. Jeez.
I know.
They're so unreactive too. They're just sitting there. I'm like, do something.
Like Gran is being more expressive than them. Like seriously.
They're just staring at her blank face. I'm like, my God.
Like look at
Gran at least.
Like I gotta say, the actress who's playing Gran, she's actually a really good actress. Like look at like the difference of emotions her faces are going through. Like
yes, exactly.
It's like every other second her face is like changing expression. Well, these ones they don't change expression once.
They just stare at you where they stupid look on their faces that communicates, I really don't want to be here, but my dad told me I had to be in this movie.
And You know, a
Oh
lot
my
of people
God.
say that this is because they're kid actors, and you have to expect shit from kid actors. But no, I've seen a lot of really good kid actors
I was
in my
about to say
time.
that. Yeah.
I have two names. I have two names to give you in response: Christina Ricci and Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen fantastic child actors. This is not it.
Like, you can say what you want about the kid who played Anakin in the Phantom Menace, but at least
Jake Lloyd actually did a decent job with what he was
he
given.
did. Exactly.
It's not
He
his
actually
fault what
knew
he was
how to emote.
given was horrible.
And we've
Exactly.
seen Hayden Christensen and other things and know he's actually a pretty decent actor.
Let me put it to you this way. Episode 2 is the only movie of his where I don't think he gave the best performance. 3 and Obi-Wan, I think, were pretty decent.
Yeah, and I will say the Zuko actor, I think he's doing the best job he can with what he's
Honestly,
given.
he is the actor who I think fits his character the best in terms of like everyone that's casted, because I'm like, yeah, I buy he's a Zuko. So I'm like, okay, I can go with that.
Yeah,
You can just
and while
look at him.
and the actor for Iroh, while he's not exactly playing Iroh, he kind of has like the essence of it, like the spirit of the character.
Yeah, you know what's kind of funny? Everyone else except the 3 main characters is actually pretty decent at playing their characters. Isn't that hilarious?
That's not a great sign.
That's not a great sign at all, Nick. No,
that
no,
looks so bad. Like,
yeah, no, Nick, it's fart bending. That's what it is.
like people like honestly, the Mandalorian did like Baby Yoda's leaping looks better than this.
I honestly.
Like that ship is pretty spot on for like what the ship was in the show. Oh, fucking hey. He always calls me when I'm doing shit.
At least the glider looks pretty good.
I mean, to be fair though, how the hell would you fuck up the glider?
Oh, trust me, there are ways.
Trust me. M. Night Shyamalan would take that as a challenge.
Oh yeah, M. Night's watching the stream. Challenge accepted. Oh God. Hello, green screen, my old friend.
Oh.
So Jared, is this better?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Anytime a green screen is brought into a movie,
every time I look at Appa, I just want to throw something.
Yeah.
At its fake CGI head.
Like I gotta say, like Zuko saying that, yeah, like that's actually good acting.
All right, commercial break.
Hooray!
All right, so what do you think so far? What do you think so far?
I hate this movie. Now that I've seen the show, the more times I watch this movie, the more I hate it. Oh, we're back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that flying looks so bad too.
Where are we?
More narration.
Oh, great.
We're at the Southern Air Temple.
Oh, we finally made it to that scene.
And Tevia makes a fantastic question. Where did all the budget go? A good question, sir.
Okay.
It went into like the CG shots.
In that case, it must have gotten a shoestring budget.
Like that Southern Air Temple shot was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And the costumes are pretty decent. I'll give them that.
Costumes are pretty decent. It went all into the Fire Nation ship. That's why it looks so good.
Yeah. The sets look pretty good too. I got to admit.
Yeah, that's not bad. It certainly didn't go into the actors. Oh
no! Momo! What have they done to you, Momo?
But they massacred my boy. They massacred my boy.
I'm just gonna say, as someone who's watched the show, like I've seen the first episode. I've seen most of the episodes actually. A few like reruns and marathons and whatnot. And I've seen the movie twice. I'm just gonna say I do not see the kid playing this version of Aang doing the air temple scene any kind of justice because kid's as wooden as a board.
Oh yeah, that's what I told you. All these the three actors that were supposed to be playing the main characters in this movie suck at playing their main characters.
You know how they picked him for Aang, right? They saw
How?
him at a martial arts contest with like his staff skills.
Wait, is that true?
Yes.
Oh,
I've
good
heard
lord.
yes.
Like if you look at his stunt scenes, they're actually pretty good. Like when he's actually doing the airbender movements, he's actually pretty good.
You could have just cast a kid that looks like him to do the speaking part, and then just have him be the stunt double.
Or just have him be the stunt double.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That would require intelligence, though, and forethought.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know, Nix, that in Hollywood, particularly around this time, that's a little too much to ask for.
Like, nothing to the kid. He is a really good martial artist. I can say that much for certain, but, like, an actor, he is not.
No.
Is that Monkey Yatsu? Is that Monkey Yatsu?
You're lying! Now he's screaming.
Okay, this scene is bullshit. I'm sorry. This scene is fucking bullshit.
Here comes more farts.
Yay.
This scene is bullshit. Like they do not they do not make a connection. Like oh my god, this scene is such fucking.
He's
bullshit.
rising up like Batman in the beginning of Batman versus Superman with the bats.
Oh god.
Now he's in the paradise dimension.
I think
I'm making a joke because in Marvel
in
Comics, whenever there's a blue realm, it's the paradise dimension or something like that.
I believe he may be in the spirit realm right now. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, they crammed in all of season 1 into this one movie is also a bad idea. Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's almost like this would have benefited from being a TV series
or
and a cartoon.
This is the same thing Injustice ran into when they tried to cram 5 years of comics and games.
Why is there a dragon? Why the fuck is there a dragon? Is that Roku's? Is that supposed to be Roku's dragon? Like they don't explain why there's a dragon here.
Oh wow.
Like, is that supposed to be Roku's pet dragon?
I think so.
Like, it just
makes she said Ong! Oh no!
I died a little.
Yeah, this version of Katara comforting this version of Aang, I don't think ever worked.
No,
like,
it doesn't.
Yeah, imagine if they imagine in later movies they tried to ship them to ship these two actors together. They have no chemistry. Like,
Nick, what we got to do after we watch this movie is watch the honest trailer for this movie. It's so good.
Yeah, possibly. We'll probably do that after the stream as a palate cleanser.
Yeah. Chemistry is so bad. Yeah, exactly, Tevia.
I don't like it that they changed the Fire Nation from Japanese to Indian. I don't like that.
Yeah, because they're wearing samurai gear.
Well, it was fine because like the original Fire Nation was based because each nation is based off of each nation is based off of a culture. Like Water Nation is Inuit, Fire Nation is Japanese.
Earthbending.
Yeah, I know, but the reason why it doesn't work is that all the actors are Middle Eastern, but they're wearing Japanese armor.
That's true. My older brother actually had a joke.
Yeah, this was never a thing in the show. It's kind of bullshit.
Oh, isn't it great when the creative wants to make his mark on the IP, so he just starts adding stuff? Isn't that the best?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I love it. I love it when they make such a mark, like something that's supposed to be like a series. They make such a mark on the first film. They decide it's so good that they're not going to do another one. I love it when they make such a mark on the film.
See, the ship looks good. That's the only thing in this movie that looks good.
The practical effect looks good. The impractical does not.
Yeah, the actor for Zuko is a decent martial artist. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
He's like, this is some good tea.
He got that too. He's covering that when he's just watching him kick ass.
Oh no, I think we're getting close to the worst scene ever.
Oh, Tevye, no, Tevye, do not.
Oh my God, Appa looks so bad.
Yes, and Tevye, do not have that much faith in these people.
Where are we right now?
We just got to the Earth Kingdom.
Shit.
Did he say Avatar? Did he really just say Avatar?
Is it really
Also,
that hard to
like,
make
they pretty
down?
much knew he was the Avatar like halfway through episode 1.
No, but Nick, did you hear him? Did he actually say Avatar instead of Avatar?
We're not British, damn it.
It really hurt. Oh.
I think they're doing like that one. I think I know what episode this part is adapted from.
Which would be...
Okay, this is actually a pretty funny joke, and that ice looks terrible, but it's a pretty funny joke.
Yeah. They could have at least had like fake ice.
Yeah,
Not that hard to make.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're combining the one where the kid and like have to get onto the ship because they got kidnapped. I think.
Oh, the prison ship.
Don't worry, I hear cowards float. That's such a great line.
By the way, Nick, what's kind of funny is Corridor Crew actually reacted to this movie on their VFX Artists React, and they talked about why the VFX in this movie sucks so badly, particularly the fire and the earth.
I'll need to check that out.
I'll send you the links when we're done with this.
All right, cool. You're earthbenders!
Nothing you could. I was about to say nothing you could do. You're covered in earth.
Oh my god!
Like, just because the machine isn't made of metal doesn't mean you can't literally. You know what that metal thing is traveling on? Earth.
Rock slide. Rock slide.
Rock slide. Pull them under the earth.
You can cause
anything.
Like chasms and earthquakes and like sinkholes. There's an infinite number of things that you could do with earth.
You could literally just straight up kill them as they're marching
This is why
you.
it's such bullshit. Like, literally, earthbenders, they're surrounded by rock right now. In the
yeah,
show,
they're literally I don't know why they don't break out at this point.
Like, in the show, it made more sense because they were surrounded by like metal and they couldn't easily access.
Yes, exactly.
And it was Katara's speech that helped kind of rouse them to like fighting back regardless. Here, yeah, she makes
flying looks so bad.
But like, they are earthbenders surrounded by earth. They don't.
Oh god, this writing is so bad.
Are you an airbender boy? I'm like, oh.
It's like I guess
there's the fart. There's the farts. This looks so
how
bad.
Is he doing that? You literally just challenged him to see if he's an airbender. Now, like, you see the air being bent. Like, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay, here comes the worst scene ever.
That looks so After Effects. Oh god.
Is it the little piddly ass rock?
Yeah.
Like, One of them did that. That is in line with what an Earthbender could do. You know, the Earth Wall thing. That I'm not going to knock him for. But this next part.
Now they decide to start doing stuff?
Okay, this is the part. Here we go. It's the worst part. Oh my god, it's so bad!
Just a rock! Look! Oh my gosh, one rock is being thrown!
All those Earthbenders throw one fucking rock.
Slide.
Move a pebble!
See, in the show, it's funnier. It's a lot funnier when you have actually watched the show and you can see what one Earthbender is capable of. It takes several Earthbenders to move a tiny ass rock.
Oh,
it just tossed one stone. I'm like, what the hell?
Rock? Like,
but in the show, one Earthbender could move a mountain if they wanted.
Like if it was a boulder, I could maybe see it like a big fucking rock, like the size of like a van.
Commercial.
Oh my god, that is so bad. Oh my god, it's worse than I remember.
Is it too late to back out now?
No, I have chains on your wrist holding you to the end of this movie.
Mm-hmm. You have to stay and listen to our colorful comment. And
I
Nix, if I have to stay, you have to stay.
Nix, I know you're into that. Nix, I know you're into that kind of shit, so please try not to be too aroused.
That's Nix, don't worry. All right. And we're back with the worst with the most logically inconsistent movie I've ever seen. Now the logic is getting into my head, which I'm like, oh, this is horrible.
Oh my god, Momo looks so bad.
Zack Snyder would throw up at this.
And they accidentally find a waterbending scroll.
Why would Earthbenders have a waterbending scroll?
I mean, if it ended up there randomly, I could see that. Because remember, they did find the waterbending scroll in the Earth Kingdom originally, so...
She doesn't sound excited at all.
Oh! And now
I wouldn't either if I was in this movie.
Wait, so does this take place in Kyoshi Island?
Please no.
Oh my god.
Again, he's so wooden. The guy playing Sokka is so wooden.
They're all wooden. They might as well have been replaced with fucking puppets.
Or what they could have just done, and by the way, stop saying "ong." What they could have done is just had someone holding up puppets made of wood. That would have been better.
Exactly.
Why did you run away?
You can't ask for logic.
I don't get this logic. Tevia, there is no logic. Stop saying
Avatar had families! Roku had a wife!
Nick, they keep saying Avatar! What is up with the pronunciations in this movie? Are you sure it's not Opa?
Please, don't give them any ideas.
No, I know. It's just they're mispronouncing even Avatar. What? I forgot about that. At least the soundtrack is not bad. Oh, there's the fart montage.
Yeah, but even with the soundtrack, you can always point to the show and be like, "Yeah, that was better."
Yeah. Oh, there's bad Appa.
This is just gonna be us groaning for the other, you know.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, it's a Jedi.
No, it's Sith. And they're even playing Star Wars music through it too, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what movie are you making?
Oh.
You must become one with the brook.
What the You know what? I take it back. This really is a great movie. You know, your Kai.
Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome.
Stockholm Syndrome, Nix. You don't have to say for our benefit. You can admit when we're watching a really crappy film.
Blink twice if the Fire Nation is harming you.
Blink once if you're being corrupt. What's the word? Coerced into watching this movie by M. Night Shyamalan.
I like how you said corrupted. I was like, all right.
I almost said caressed, and I'm like, oh, that's the wrong word for this.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
If you're being caressed by this movie, jeez.
Kill me. Okay. Jared, I think that's enough internet for you. Oh my god, that the Fire Lord is so bad.
Oh my god.
No, but if you're like really drunk or really high and you have nothing else to watch, and you're with a couple of friends, this isn't actually that bad of a movie because you can just.
I'd rather watch Justice League than this BS.
Okay, M. Night Shyamalan, you can remove the gun from Nix's head. The Fire Lord is so bad.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of what now, he looks bored.
Oh, I'm taking over the world. How droll.
The other guy that's talking to the Fire Lord, he would make a better Fire Lord.
Well, he's playing, like, honestly, from a pure acting standpoint, the guy playing Commander Zhao is actually not bad as Zhao.
No, he's a good one. I'm saying I could also see him playing the Fire Lord.
No, not intimidating enough.
All right. I could see Liam Neeson playing the Fire Lord.
Yeah, the guy that got in the animated series is going to be Daniel Day Kim. That's good casting.
Oh, I love that guy. Isn't he the one from Hawaii Five-0?
Yeah.
Yes. He's great. I love him.
Yeah, like, say what you will about the Netflix version, but, like, the casting seems to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Say what you want about the Fire Lord in the original show.
Really?
Rock
the original
Candy.
show, he didn't really show up a whole lot, but like he was still really intimidating, and you could feel, you know, just how evil and like terrifying he was just from the other characters and how they speak of him.
Yeah, he really didn't show up until book 3.
Exactly.
It's kind of like in Star Wars when, like in the original trilogy, you kept hearing about the Emperor and you only saw him in one film, per se, as opposed to like. And Tevia, to answer your question, you don't care. That's how you mess up the Fire Lord. It's not that hard to get the Fire Lord right.
Yeah.
Or to get the pronunciation of anything right in this movie.
You know, the storyline between Zuko and Iroh, they actually didn't do too bad of a job.
Yeah. Yes, Tevia, I have no hope for
that. That's actually not too far off.
Yeah.
Agni Key? What the fuck? It's Agni fucking Kai! Sorry.
To quote Tevia, yes, I have no hope for the Netflix one either.
Oh, sorry. It's like they're deliberately trying to mispronounce it.
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco.
Sorry, did I just hear Agni Key?
Yes.
How hard is it to pronounce Kai? It's a common fucking name, too. Like, if it
I
had
know,
one
this
of those
movie.
weird...
This is Nix. This is a movie that pronounces Avatar.
By the way, that entire scene wasn't in the show. Yeah, like they need like that wasn't even in the show. That was a completely original scene.
It's like back in high school, they showed us this sexual harassment video, but they kept calling it harassment in like the video itself.
Yeah, I know.
And they weren't British. They weren't British.
Or it's like some people who instead of saying forehead say farhead.
Tomato.
Yeah, exactly. I've never heard anyone say tomato, by the way.
Me neither. I don't know where that came from.
Or remember, Nick, how you have like Raish and Ra's al Ghul
Yeah, they even commented on that in Batman Begins.
in the same movie. They use both pronunciations, so I'm like, I don't care at this point. I just say Raish.
I think Batman Begins is really responsible for like the mispronounce. Oh, they even touch upon it in Batman Beyond.
Yeah. Like they even say, well, most people refer to him as Roz, but it's actually pronounced Raish.
Yeah. Even before that, I called him Raish because it sounds more badass than Roz. Because when I hear Roz, I think of the slug from Monsters Inc.
Really, I think of from Friends, Ross.
That's true.
We were on a break. Oh my god, Appa looks so bad.
Appa at night looks worse.
I love that the commentary is basically just divulged into every other line being, yeah, this looks really bad over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, it's not undeserved. It isn't undeserved, so.
Nick, you've seen this movie. That's why we're reacting this way.
Also, I guess there's the Mechanist isn't here. So remember, Northern Air Temple had the Mechanist in it, like that whole episode.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That was a good episode.
It was.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke, Nix.
Ha.
Appa looks so bad.
That face! That is Uncanny Valley up the yin yang.
He's not even touching Appa.
I just can't wait until we're in the Northern Water Tribe. City, town, whatever it was.
Your name is Egg. Pronounce it right.
The kid's been in the ice for so long, he doesn't even remember his goddamn name.
I know, right? It's like how like Han Solo had hibernation blindness because he was in carbon freezing. With this, he can't pronounce a single name right. Oh, you sure it's pronounced Avatar, not Avatar?
Okay, they actually did this pretty well. I'll give them that.
All right.
This room they did pretty well.
It'd be hilarious if he just picked those 4 because they were the coolest toys. And then he's like, oh, no, I'm not really Avatar. I thought they were cool.
Well, statistically speaking, if him picking like those 4 toys out of 1,000, it's very statistically improbable.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, you know...
He just holds up a tiny knife like that. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll work. This guy's supposed to be this great badass, and you're just holding up a tiny kitchen knife.
Hey, now, maybe he was just really
Commercial
hungry.
break. Jesus.
Okay, I will give them that. That scene was actually pretty good. Like I will,
except for the knife.
Yes, but like as far as like the lore dump and like just everything, yes.
I mean, if you have to lore dump, you want to make sure it's good and entertaining.
Yeah.
It was the spirit realm.
Washi Tong. By the way, Jared, you'll see the library in season 2.
Mm-hmm. I guess you can call me the Dragonborn.
Rah!
Fuzro da!
You know what? I'm just gonna say, I do find it a little clever that they hinted at the library's existence in this movie long before it ever became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like,
think
the show,
they did talk about it a little bit in season 1.
if they did, I did genuinely don't remember.
Because he learned about the spirit library from the library. They briefly touch upon it, so.
Oh, well then I rescind my compliment.
But they do put more emphasis on it in this movie.
It's a slight compliment. You get half a point for these.
Okay.
Oh, it's Batman. Remember that, Nick?
I didn't know Batman had long hair.
That's his I can bend everything suit. Ah, Batman, where are you? Here.
You know
By the
what?
way,
I'd actually take a Batman movie with Avatar. It'd be more entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
He's not Batman. He's the Blue Spirit.
But he's acting just like Batman.
I will say this interpretation of Blue Spirit isn't terrible.
Isn't terrible, yeah.
That is like the barest ass compliment you can possibly get something. Well, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah. That's the
like
best compliment we can give anything in this movie. It wasn't terrible.
I do like the way the character moves. Like, it's very interesting. Visually interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Batman's been here.
How can you tell?
Yeah, Tevia, would be kind of interesting. I know there's a Kyoshi novel. Like, see what I mean? Like, the kid knows how to move, and, because of martial arts.
Oh boy, circle farts.
Hooray!
What did that solve? Oh yeah, he could do that.
This does look interesting. I'll give them points.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say Aang is giving them wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nix, what do you think about that?
Fuck.
She's like, oh, I got too much of a headache.
If you guys are where I think you are,
Blue Spirit.
my condolences.
The escape. Aang just
Alright,
popped out his glider. Aang just about to use his glider.
Alright, so less of a condolence, because this isn't as bad of a scene as it can get.
Yeah. Oh, that shot does not look good.
They typically don't. Like, the most I think you can say about this movie is it doesn't look terrible. Certainly
But
doesn't
yeah,
look
like just
good.
from a purely like stunt acting, he's pretty good. Like I can believe he's Aang and when he's actually doing that stuff, you know? Like when he's actually airbending, yeah, he's great.
Mm-hmm.
He should have just been the stunt actor. Did you know they made a video game specifically based off this movie?
Really?
I do,
For
unfortunately
the
not.
Nintendo
I
Wii.
don't.
I never played it because, again,
You have
it's
taste.
based on this movie.
They have a
Yeah,
couple of like Avatar games, so I'm not
yeah.
surprised they make one on the movie.
I heard a bunch of the Avatar games aren't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
My older brother had one, and I had the one of the others. They aren't terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not spectacular by any means. They're not like
Oh,
the
but here's
worst
another
things ever.
commercial.
Yeah, so that's not exactly how it happened in the show. Basically, like part of the mask came off and he saw the scar. But I think this was probably a better way because like that scar is all but non-existent in this movie. Which, okay, I haven't mentioned this before. But why the fuck? Like, are they barely even showing the scar? Like it was like, I don't know.
Well, either they didn't have the budget, or the
They
actor
didn't have the
didn't want
budget for the makeup. Probably the latter because there's no freaking way that they don't have the budget for that makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that makeup has been perfected for over 60 years.
like
Remember they've been doing that kind of makeup since like the 30s.
fucking what's her name not wanting to play Mystique and all that the blue makeup, but like, lady,
Jennifer
that's your
Lawrence.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jennifer
I'm like, then
Lawrence.
don't play the character.
Like, you
Yeah.
signed on to play a character who's blue. Wear the goddamn makeup unless you plan on turning yourself blue.
Say what you will about Rebecca Romaine. At least she like never complained about it.
Yeah, she was a good sport.
Yeah, and actually I thought she was a good Mystique. Like I think like
She was good.
her, like the times where she was one of those characters where she didn't talk about, but when she did, oh my god. Like that's why I like X-Men, like X2, because it actually gave her a lot to do, especially in like the third act. Like she got like that really great scene. Like she got some really great moments in the second movie.
And you know what? She didn't go into any kind of stupid spiel about the sexism or whatever of the team dynamics.
Or try and
Or you
say
should be
that
calling
she
it
was the first
next
female
movie.
action movie star.
That too, yeah, that. Yeah, okay, honey.
I'm like, Sigourney Weaver would like a word with you.
Literally.
I mean, not only that, but like there's even actresses before her, like going back to like the teens and the 20s.
Or how about this? Linda Carter as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, you're not the hot shit you think you are, girl.
That's like, remember when they were saying this is the first Transformers movie ever?
Like, no, we've had that one.
You know,
Yeah, we've had one. It traumatized people.
I gotta
Like,
say,
poor kid.
guys, this town almost seems like the lake town from book 3.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, well, you haven't seen book 3, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, but like, I wish Nick could actually see this because she could actually confirm it if it looks. Yeah, because this film was actually made in between books 2 and 3.
Which is wild.
You know, like one thing like people have been saying about like on the internet that I actually really want to see. See, so Nick, you know how in book 3 they have like that recap episode where the Ember Island players and recap like the show.
Yes, that was a good episode.
People want the cast from this movie to be the Ember Island players.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also, I'm really hoping they get Dwayne Johnson to play the Boulder.
The hierarchy of power in the Boulder is about to change.
The Boulder has conflicted feelings about harming a young girl.
Honestly, for what little he did get, the Boulder will live on in our hearts.
Did you know the Boulder was voiced by Mick Foley? Oh my god, Appa looks so bad.
Appa and Water. Oh my god, you keep doing things that make him look so worse. I love how every time Appa shows up, Nick has to comment on how bad Appa looks.
Because it looks so bad.
It's so genuinely depressing.
It's
we
so
just have
plastic.
to keep hearing about
Nick,
it.
I'm gonna make your new intro for my show just shots of Appa.
Oh.
Why?
With your logo right on top of Appa.
That's a low blow. It always baffles me when we get really bad CGI because all I think is, yeah, but like back in the 90s, we got fucking Gollum and Lord of the Rings. That looked really great.
Yeah, there's no excuse for that.
2001, in 2002 or whatever.
If you look at Iron Man 1, that thing looks like it was made now.
Oh shit, that water looks so bad. That water looks so bad.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, Nick, we're at the Northern Air Temple, the Northern Water Tribe.
The Northern, like, basically they just sealed the door to the Water Tribe. So, like, just give you an example, Nick, where we're at.
Oh, good, the penis hair girl's coming.
But, fun fact. Did you know that Penis Air Girl, I can't believe we're saying that, is actually the voice of Asami in Legend of Korra?
Wait.
Oh, well, at least she got that upgrade. You'll see!
Oh, the hair! Oh, God, I'm seeing it now! I can't unsee Nix, I can't unsee that now. No!
By the way, thank you, Nostalgia Critic, for pointing that out.
Oh my
god! Yeah, absolutely. Ever since he did, I have not been able to, like, but her hair looks great in the show. That's the sad part. How do you go from that to this?
Now
they had to know. They had to know what they were doing.
Nick,
that's like when they put a penis in the Disney castle.
The one good thing about this movie is we did get the voice actor for Asami.
Exactly. She got to move up in the world.
That Twister looks horrible.
It really does.
Everything in it looks horrible.
Everything in this movie looks horrible.
Except for the practical effects.
Including her penis hair. Jeez.
Well, from the front, she looks pretty hot. I'm going to say that.
Yeah, it's just when I got the shot from the behind, it took a second for me to like, oh, there it is again. Oh, no.
Note to self, don't come at her from behind. If you get what I mean, Nix.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, this actress, she does look beautiful. She does look beautiful.
She's fine. It's just the hair is horrible.
The actress is gorgeous. The hair, like, if it's a wig,
not so much.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Like, they did my girl dirty.
Nick,
they didn't have to.
Nick. No. I gotta do this joke. I guess you could say that the hairstylist for her pulled a real dick move.
Yeah.
You could say the hairstylist chose poorly.
But really, though, like, I don't know how it happened because her hair in the show, it looks fantastic, and then they'll just give her a penis hair.
I think I feel like it was one of those things where they weren't intending it to, but when they reviewed the footage, like, oh shit, like the girl has a penis for a head. Like,
then why did they change it? That's the thing.
I guarantee you, like, that shot literally cost us $50,000. There's no fucking way we can change it. We're screwed.
And I guarantee you, M. Night was like, nah, it doesn't look like that. You guys are all seeing things.
I don't know, maybe.
It's fine, you guys. This is just part of my vision.
You guys have penis on the brain. That's why.
Yeah. Also, like here's one improvement is they brought Sozin's Comet into the story of this one. Sozin Comet wasn't part of season 1. They didn't start talking about it until season 2.
That is true. It was a good move to bring it in early.
Spoiler for this movie. Doesn't she not die in this movie?
Who?
The princess, the penis hair princess?
No, she dies.
In the movie?
Wait, is that supposed to be Paku? That's supposed to be Paku.
Okay. Tevia says Sozin's Comet was in season 1.
Oh.
I haven't seen the show in like years, so I
looks like everyone's correcting Nick these days. Me with Flash Thompson.
Whatever. That water looks so bad. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, it's so horrible.
YouTubers can do better. Did he just call him On? He called him On!
Oh my gosh! What is up with these names?
All hail Avatar On!
That's what Avatar.
The Avatar On. They call him On. It's like how Padme called Anakin Annie.
Well, so did Qui-Gon. That was kind of his nickname.
Which is a little bit of an insult. Annie, really?
I mean, I've had people call me Nikki before, and that's fine.
No, but it's kind of funny is that I bet you after episode 2, he started to be called Little Orphan Annie.
Oh,
I had to.
Oh, darn. Another connection issue with Jared. That is really sad.
No comment.
Exactly.
You know what? I will say the great thing about this is that I don't actually have to watch the movie. I already know kind of where you guys are. And I can cringe from here while I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, at least you got something to balance it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm dying every other moment, so it's...
Oh, speaking of which, Nick, you'll appreciate this. So Nick and I were playing DC Online, and his character takes place in 2019. Like, it's from his comment that takes place in 2019. So his character asked me, we were role-playing, the character asked me, so what happens in 2020? Anything interesting? And then I'm like, nope. Nothing interesting happens in 2020. It's
all good.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Very uneventful year.
Yes. Nothing. Yeah, I even kind of twist the knife a little bit and be like, yeah, I've been hearing some stuff in China's going on. Hopefully, does anything ever happen to that? And you're like, nope. Yeah, because if you look back at the news with COVID, the first rumbling started happening in November of 2022. 2019, mate, sorry.
Even Screecher also asked me, you'll love it, this thing. She goes, you know, my dad's favorite comic book character was She-Hulk. I wish she would get a show or a movie. Immediately, I was like, nope, you don't want that. Trust me.
Like, there's one thing nobody wants, and that's Netflix stepping in.
Mm-hmm.
Or Marvel anymore.
And Tevia is saying, I'm just enjoying your guys' suffering.
I'll give some credit. These two actually have some decent chemistry.
Yes.
He's actually smiling.
Again, she's actually more emotional than this automaton.
But no, like, the chemistry is so good. She's actually bringing some emotions out of him.
Yeah, it's like getting blood from a stone.
You know what? I will say, Sokka and the princess's connection was very sweet.
Yeah, they kind of rushed it in the movie, but in the show they played that well.
But, like, they had everything against them, and it's sad.
Yeah. And to be fair, even if she had survived or whatever, it wouldn't have lasted because Sokka would have had to leave right away.
Yeah.
The one
and she was
the lonely one.
Still technically married. Well, getting married. She was engaged.
Suki is really the girl that works for him.
Yeah.
Even though canonically he never married.
Wait, what?
Yeah, have
They
you
did
seen
my boy
Legend of
dirty?
Korra? You've never seen Legend of
They
Korra?
did. They did my boy dirty.
Wait, Nix, have you never seen Legend of Korra?
I've watched a few episodes here and there, but I never really got into it.
So Sokka never got married. He became the Southern Water Chief, and he was the water representative on the council. He was basically like an uncle to Boomy, Aang's, one of Aang's kids.
Yeah.
So Aang and Katara had 3 kids. Boomy, a non-bender, Tenzin, an airbender, and Kaya, a waterbender.
Yeah, I know about the kids. Really, they just kill my boy off, and they don't even let him have like a happy life.
So
Yeah, it's
Nick, do you know who's playing Princess Wei in the Netflix show?
Who?
The Amber Med Thunder. For those of you that don't know who that is, she was the main protagonist in the Prey movie.
Oh, okay. I can see you're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, okay, good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the casting in the Netflix, at least that kind of gives me a little hope.
But remember, you could have great actors, but really crappy writing.
But what I'm saying is, right now, I'm pretty hopeful. It's a good sign.
I'm always hopeful. I'm even hopeful for James Gunn's Superman because I wanted to succeed. If it's great, I will tell you it's great.
Yeah, like you'll probably always prefer like Henry Cavill, but like you can at least appreciate a good Superman movie.
Oh, Zack Snyder's movies will always be, for the most part, my favorite DC movies, but I can still appreciate the other like craft because even Snyder, when he was in charge, he wasn't gonna direct every single damn movie.
You know, just like for example, Batfleck is your favorite Batman, but you still appreciate the Patterson movie.
Yeah, because it's a different version, and I like what they're doing in Tevye. If it's bad, I will tell you it's bad.
Yeah, we're not being paid by DC, at least not yet.
Even if they were, and they gave me a lot, like an all expense paid trip to go see the movie, I would still tell you if it was horrible. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to my audience just so you can get.
Zuko is now. Yeah, rest in peace. Also, Zuko is now Storm Shadow.
He's Navy SEAL Storm Shadow.
Jesus Christ.
But Tevye, you know what's kind of interesting? If Superman is bad, I guarantee you James Gunn's DC plans change like that.
See, here's another logical inconsistency. Like, they can bend fire, but they can create heat. Like regular Zuko, it makes sense. But this version, it doesn't make sense why he's able to do that.
Yeah, he doesn't have a fire source in this movie. This movie contradicts its own damn logic.
Oh, wait till you get towards the end with Iroh.
There's the penis hair. Fire.
Yeah, they don't explain the dragon spirit.
Which is sad because it's actually very interesting, especially if you are an Avatar fan. You know that dragons were supposed to be like dead, basically. Outside of,
I'm telling you, Nick.
Air quotes with a big asterisk, and you know why. Nick.
Yeah, Nick, I'm telling you, if Zack Snyder directed a Last Airbender movie, at the very least, it would look good.
It'd be entertaining. And not in like the bad way that it is.
At the very least, the CGI would look a lot better than this.
Yeah, the sets and the costumes are actually pretty good, honestly. In this movie.
That they nailed. It's just like the CGI stuff and the actors are really dragging this movie down.
Yeah.
Ooh, the glowing fish.
Yay.
Don't be coy about it, Nick. Don't be coy.
You know, I think that pun was so bad, it kind of caused Jared, like his Netflix, his internet to kind of like spark out because of cringe.
Well, you're still watching the movie, so you know my internet was fine. Don't lie to the nice people watching a show. And Tevye, they're making a new Star Trek game?
No, she just called him on! She called him on!
Oh my god. This movie changes logic and then changes pronunciation so much.
I'm not even watching it and I hate it.
Oh, it's Count Zuku. Oh, look, that fire.
Someone's gonna have to hold me back. I might just go off to M. Night Shyamalan and make him catch these hands.
Yeah, this fight is so bad because Katara put up a lot better showing in the show with facing Zuko.
Oh yeah.
Like she actually like almost beat him.
She was fighting to protect Aang. Yeah. And she knew that if she failed, then terrible things would happen. So she put her all into that fight.
Zuko is literally one of the greatest firebenders in the world. And the fact that Katara could actually,
go toe-to-toe with him.
Maybe not beat him, but at least kind of like give him a run for his money. That's pretty big.
And she's literally their equivalent of a hillbilly from out of fuck nowhere. So like,
also to all you Zutara shippers out there, suck it.
Oh, you what?
When it comes to like the shipping, there's like you think I'm cringy with Wonder Bat. You have not met the Zutara shippers.
No, Nick, you want to hear cringe? There are people that ship John and Damien. Now, to be clear on the age of which they ship them, it is the Super Sun's age.
They're just little boys. Leave them alone.
I know.
I'm sorry. I think I just lost 5 years of my life.
And Tevye, that's for you, brother.
Okay, why are they doing this?
I don't know. Did they do this in the show? I don't think so.
No, this is bad.
They're trying to look more intimidating, but they don't.
Oh dear.
Nick, on the post that you shared promoting this stream, someone says, "When's Dragon Ball Evolution?" You and Jay Heat have to do that.
Oh, you couldn't pay me to watch that movie again. No.
You and Jay Heat have to watch that, dude.
There's a fine line between cringe and torture.
I'm not opposed to it, but he's gonna have to do some convincing.
Stop saying "ong."
Going back to that Justice League game, though, as soon as I get my laptop back, I'm definitely going to buy it.
Yeah, buy and we'll play. It's actually free, so you don't even have to buy it, and then play with us.
Yeah, create your own.
Even better.
Yeah, you can join the Comics League.
Shouldn't we have a league of our own? And I realize I just referenced Justice League, so I'm feeling very
Why
sad.
did you say that name?
Yeah, I know. Oh, here's more Dragonborn.
Who's wrong?
Just call me Aragorn. Or no, wait. Aragon.
I think the saddest thing is that if this movie had a team behind it that actually cared instead of just said they cared, we could have had like an actually good movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Maybe it wouldn't have been great, but it would have been serviceable.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh. This just looks horrible. He's running on walls with his arms tied behind his back, Nix.
Dear God. Yeah, this is just. Oh my God. Fucking A. Iroh.
Hero. Oh gosh, this is so bad.
So
Sorry, I had to step away for a moment to bash my head against the wall.
I don't blame you. I just hope you took some Tylenol.
There's like getting something wrong, and then there's completely butchering it.
And then there is whatever this movie is.
Yeah, and then there is M. Night Shyamalan. But by the way, I think that this is why The Last Airbender kind of became super niche because of this movie. This movie damaged the brand so severely.
Oh, definitely.
The actual martial arts look good. That's the sad part.
Like honestly, they probably just should have had him been like the stunt double for whatever actor they chose.
Yeah, I know. That's what they could have done. There you go.
Definitely would have worked out a lot better.
Yeah.
I feel like what they failed to understand in the casting process is that Aang, as a character, is someone who is very emotional, and he wears those emotions on his sleeve. He doesn't really.
In the beginning of the movie, when he gets out of the ice, he didn't even say, "Do you want to go penguin sledding with me?" That was like one of my favorite parts of episode 1.
Yeah, like I love
He's
how
a
early
12-year-old
on.
boy.
Yeah, he's trying to
There
hide his
was no
grief.
penguins.
That looks so bad. Oh my God.
It looks like what they did is they made ice out of plastic, Nick, and they just put it over him.
Okay, this is so bad. I need my emotional support rat. 1 second.
He's getting emotional support rat.
All right. Okay, I got courage in my hands. He is helping me. I feel better now.
All right, Nick, breathe. The mean movie's almost over.
Courage has my back. He's letting me pet him.
It's very courageous.
Yes, that is why he is named that.
But seriously though, Aang is a 12-year-old boy, and it really shows. in the original show.
Yeah.
Because he's got the thought process and the emotions of
Look at
love.
that ice. Look how bad that ice looks. Looks like
it's not
cellophane.
ice. I'm telling you, what it is the plastic sheet they just put over him.
Looks almost like cellophane.
Yeah, that's what it is. Either that or the VFX artist didn't care, which either scenario is realistic at this point.
I mean, I think for a lot of people involved in this movie, it was probably just a paycheck, and that's all they thought of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh my god, that looks so bad. It almost looks like
scares me. I'm like, get it away.
I gotta say, it almost looks like blackface Appa.
Hello, Uncanny Valley, my old friend. It's nice to avoid looking at you again.
What part are we at?
Now they're fighting.
They're kung fu fighting.
It's a big battle.
Oh, God.
At least they got the Aang Mercy part. All right, there you go. All right, here's the commercial.
This played out totally differently in the show.
Mm-hmm.
At least they remembered that he's a pacifist.
You never know at this point.
To be fair, even the show sometimes forgot he was a pacifist. So I'm not gonna.
I was about to say, for a pacifist, he seems to get into fights a lot. Even the show.
And Aang has objectively killed people.
Oh yeah, he's like Batman. He says he's a pacifist, but he kills people.
Yeah. Trust me, once we get towards the end of book 3, we're going to have a good discussion about that. Nix, you know why. Yeah, Aang hasn't actually seen Avatar. He's only seen season 1, so keep that in mind.
Did you just call me Aang?
At least I pronounced it right.
I was like, wait a second. I think you pronounced it right. Yeah, exactly. But I was like, wait a second. My name's not Aang.
In my defense, at least I have better pronunciation than this horrid movie.
Yeah, I know.
All
right, Nick, I know it's your channel, but I would like to propose a little addendum. We never cover this movie ever again.
I would second that, honestly. But I'm not even watching it. Like, I paid my dues. I watched it twice in my lifetime.
Oh, you poor soul. This is my 3rd time watching it.
I'm not that strong. We get like halfway, I'd tap out, be like, alright, boys, I'm out.
I just want to say, Courage is really cute and adorable, and I love him.
Mm-hmm.
The only good thing about this movie is that halfway into it, I've made a very big discovery on Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm very happy about it.
Well, at least something good came out of this.
Oh, Sauron's moon, the blood moon.
No. You got. We're talking about Breath of the Wild. Blood moon has risen. All the enemies respond.
By the way, Nick, did you see that?
Nick, can you do the blood moon speech better, please? Oh,
Nick.
this part. Oh, but Iroh's creating fire. Okay, pause this, please.
Yeah, but real quick, Nick.
No. I gotta rant. I gotta fucking rant. Why the fuck do you make it so that firebenders have to have a fire source when later on in the movie you're gonna have a firebender discover a technique to generate fire? So if the ability was there, that means all of them can do it. Why the fuck do you do this? Why?
Also, did you see that, like, when that water bender was, like, making a water, like, stick, it looked like a penis?
That was probably the CG animator having some fun, but, you know.
Yeah. Do you mind if I rewind so I can show you that?
Go ahead.
He deserves to have some fun.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Pause it when you see it, so that way I can make sure. Yeah, that's pretty phallus. That's pretty phallus.
I told you. Oh, and now it
yeah.
suspiciously.
You're too soft, General Eero. Oh my god.
It's followed up with him saying you're too soft.
Oh,
That's so good.
I just hate this scene so much of Iroh generating fire as if it's like some big thing, you know.
That is the greatest thing ever, Nick. How it's followed up with "You're too soft, General."
And then it goes to, like, literally the worst part of this movie, Iroh generating fire, as if it's some big discovery when literally every firebender in the show can do it. It's just no.
No, Nick, there is no worst part of this movie. This is the worst movie.
There's only like the least worst part and like the best worst part.
Mm-hmm.
there's shit, and then there's really shit.
There's really foul smelling shit, and then there's shit that doesn't smell nearly as foul.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, it's all shit.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah.
For anyone who's interested, my discovery is that you can skateboard in Tears of the Kingdom.
Here I am, doing everything I can.
And you can rail grind on you need to take a minecart and attach it to your shield, and then you can just shield surf on it. You can rail grind too. Very nice.
I saw that. It's like I saw like someone like do that but post like Tony Hawk music on top of it. It was literally perfect.
I have done my very best to stay completely spoiler free on this game because I really like going into this and in Breath of the Wild and just kind of discovering everything for myself. It's a great feeling. Better than the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie.
Yeah.
You know what's kind of funny? His face it doesn't even move when she says, "I'm gonna die."
Honestly, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, the only thing keeping me from going totally insane right now is the fact that Courage is being so adorable.
Mm-hmm.
He's licking my fingers.
We're not all lucky enough to have the emotional support Rhett.
Yeah, exactly.
Jared, do you have any pets?
Nope.
Aww.
I'm not a pet guy.
Fair enough. Nix, do you have any pets?
I have 2 dogs. They're Chihuahua Yorkie mixes, so they're kind of like rats.
You know the nickname for rats are? They're pocket puppies.
That works.
And my niece has 2 cats that live with
Yes,
us.
Tevia, at least the movie's almost over. We have 19 minutes left.
Oh
reality,
boy, 19 more minutes in hell.
Yeah. Reality, it's probably legit almost over because then it's like, you know, with credits. And there's no post credits. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Honestly, like the actress still looks good with like the black hair.
She looks better with the black hair.
Well, we know your preferences, Jared.
I'm more of a blonde guy myself.
Okay, so you want a blonde goth who's wearing a Zack Snyder's Justice League t-shirt. We got
Doesn't have to be goth to wear a Zack Snyder's Justice League t-shirt, Nick.
All right, so you need a blonde that's wearing a Zack Snyder Justice League t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like,
or redhead. I'll take either of those.
When I'm setting you up with a girl, I'm like, hey, so if you really want Jared to like you, wear this shirt. He will probably propose.
Watch this 4-hour movie at least twice.
Like literally, if you show it to her and she says, "Hey, I like it," it'll be everything you can do not to marry her immediately.
No, I'll have the ring all prepared. I'll have her right there. She says, "Oh, I love that movie," and they'll just hand it to her. Oh, here comes this part.
Oh, imagine you go to a con with the lady and then Jason Momoa's there, and you talk to Jason Momoa's people, and like during the con, he's like, "All right, so, my friend Jared, he asked me to do a special favor. So and so, can you come up to the stage?" And so it's your girlfriend, and you, and it's like Jason Momoa on stage, and
Oh
and
no, this scene.
basically you propose to your girlfriend on stage with Jason Momoa right there.
I'm like, can you officiate it as well?
I just still like the video where someone proposed right in front of Patrick Stewart, and as soon as she said yes, he was like, engaged.
Yeah.
That is so perfect.
Oh, this part. Oh, it's the water ball.
That looks so bad. That looks so bad. Oh my god. Oh. I've
The
seen
whole
better
movie just
water.
looks bad.
Yeah, Nick, why are you saying that looks so bad? At this point, to say the whole damn movie looks bad.
I've seen better, like, this, that literally looks like water from 1997.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Hell, it looks barely better than The Abyss from 1988. You know, the water from The Abyss?
Oh, yeah, The Abyss in that movie, that was, like, dope.
For 1988, it looked like, you gotta realize, The Abyss was actually the first CG character in a movie.
Oh, really? It still looked like a penis, but it looked pretty good.
Especially when it gets, like, it also helps that, like, in 1988, it's, like, the first time we've done something like that, so it gets a little bit of leeway.
Mm-hmm. Up, here we go. More slow-mo fight scenes. Again, Zack Snyder would make this look way better.
All right, so if you could be a bender of any one element, what would it be?
Fire.
Jared, you go first. Next, what would you choose?
Actually, no. You know what? I would pick Earth because I could bend literally anything.
Not anything, but close to it.
Yeah.
Next,
and
what
Nick, you are
element would
muted.
you choose to be bender of? Oh, well, in that case, I choose water.
Okay, that works.
It's a very versatile element, you know. Plus, like the ice. Nix, what element would you bend if you could be a bender? What single element?
Well, if we go by my astrology chart, I'd probably mesh best with fire. And I do like fire. Fire keeps me warm.
Fire, 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 fire.
That kind of sounded a little odd. Oh, I like fire.
Yeah, it's not suspicious at all.
Yeah. Don't worry, officer. She's right here.
No, you want the real firebug in my family. You go see my older brother. That guy can make a flamethrower out of basically anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I'm ever leading a counter-revolutionary force, I'll be sure to recruit him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that supposed to be Monkey Atsu? Like,
yes.
After the movie's over, we should discuss our theories on why this movie was created.
We can.
I'll tell you why this movie was created. Money!
Yeah. Also, after the show, guys, I'm going to show you some clips.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say it was some kind of secret psyops to make us Avatar fans go crazy.
Perhaps. Yeah, like, after the show, I'm going to show you guys the fart bending scene from Legend of Korra.
And by the way, the show did this scene way better where he turns into a kaiju.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I was about to ask, why would you change that? And then I remembered, if they put it in, the CGI would look awful.
That looks kind of cool, like the way his tattoo is laid up.
Yeah, that was good. You could say it's a water world.
I'm gonna build an ice wall, and I'm gonna make the Fire Nation pay for it. Sorry, the joke was there. Music's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? At the end of the day, we can at least all rest easy that they never brought Toph into this crazy shit.
Oh my gosh, they would make her able to see.
Well, okay. Technically, Toph can see, but she has kind of like a Daredevil-esque Earth vision kind of thing.
No, but they would make it so she could actually see with her own eyes.
Yeah, no.
And they'd still have her be called the Blind Bandit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, like I just don't want like seeing. I would fear what they do to Azula. Like Azula's technically in this movie, but like it's a 1 minute like kind of thing.
Also, not even a minute. She gets like a second of screen time.
Yeah, it's more just like, hey, teaser, kind of thing.
Teaser for a movie that'll never come out.
Like, and I'm sorry, but like that Fire Lord, the actor, would not have worked for a lot of the season 3 scenes.
Mm-mm.
Not scary enough.
No. Honestly, them having Mark Hamill be the Fire Lord was an inspired choice. He did a great job.
He did.
I mean, he pretty much did like a standard Mark Hamill Joker voice. But so it just so works for Ozai.
So he spent a lot of time clowning around. Is that what you're saying?
All right, Jared, you just sit there and like think about what you've done. Oh, fuck off, Katara. Fuck off.
We should spend a stream mispronouncing each other's names.
Okay, Farad.
Okay, Nike.
Oh, I'm a shoe brand. Okay.
No, I said Nike, not Nike.
No, you mispronounced the mispronunciation.
Of the mispronunciation.
Yes.
In pronunciationception.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Carrot. Yes, Carrot. We mispronounced it.
Yeah. My friend used to call me Duraj, which is my name spelled backwards.
I love Nick.
Yeah, how are you going to mispronounce it?
Dine. There's the obvious one if you replace the first letter with a D.
True. Depressing, but true.
She is not a good actor. I'm sorry.
She is not. She wasn't even good in Transformers.
At least in Transformers, she looked hot. I'll give her that much. But
yeah, she was the blonde in Transformers. Look at Appa. He looks so stiff just standing there in the background. He's not even looking at Aang.
At least they got the framing right for the shot. Like, they got some good framing. Like, those lampposts and those stairs are a nice shot.
Mm.
Pretty bad when the best thing about the movie is, well, at least they got the shot composition right.
All right, last scene. This is the last scene.
Thank God this is almost over.
Fresh air, freedom.
This Fire Lord is just not good.
Wait, to their own chi to make fire. You mean the way it was in the show?
Like, the show even explained how it was sort of done. Iroh teaches fucking Zuko.
Yeah. Like, looks-wise, she kind of looks like Azula, but... Like, honestly, she has too nice of a face. Like, she has too sweet of a face. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, wait. Written, produced, and directed by M. Night. No wonder it sucks.
Yeah, I am exiting out of this window because...
Me too. And okay, so I'm gonna try something real quick.
All right, I should have. Oh. All right, we lost Jared there for a moment. So, Nix, how are you feeling?
Like a good chunk of my life has just been sold off to the devil.
Yeah, I was just I'm disconnecting my computer because I want to go get some food while I'm on here.
Nix.
Why can't I hear anything? Oh yeah,
Nix, look. Look at the stream.
Speakers. For some reason, there's no sound coming out. So let me grab my headphones.
Look how cute he is! Look how cute he is! Jared, can you see Courage? Look how cute he is! He's just such a cutie! Oh, sorry, I just,
All right, I can't hear, so I'm gonna leave and come back in.
Alright, cool.
If this movie inspired people to commit genocide, I would absolutely understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, also, the thing is, having those two I was, lagging like shit, so, watching that, I was, kind of, watching that movie, and it was, almost like a still frame, it was stuttering, and so it was not fun, but, yeah, now that I can just have one screen again, you know?
At least it's over.
He's just so gosh darn cute.
You know what? It wasn't unbearable because at least we all suffered together.
Yeah, it's not an unbearable movie, and honestly, if you take if you take Avatar out of if this was literally anything else, if it was just if it was not an Avatar movie and literally just anything else, it wouldn't be terrible. It's just
the visuals.
It would be passable.
Yeah.
The visuals are not passable, Nick. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. They should have hired Zack Snyder.
Exactly. Zack Snyder makes any movie better.
So, any final thoughts, guys?
Just that please never make me watch that ever again.
I will take it under consideration. So Nick,
you want me to watch Dragon Ball with you guys? I have to be paid a lot.
I will pay you in sights of courage. You can actually see courage for longer.
No, I mean someone's going to pay the therapy bills.
Yeah, exactly. That's also why it's kind of funny. That movie is why I have yet to watch any Dragon Ball content.
Dragon Ball itself is good. Dragon Ball Evolution.
So we're gonna put a cap on this thing, and guys, remember to stay here after the stream. So remember, my name is Nick from the Phoenix Press, and remember, I can only show you the door. You're the ones who walk through it.